Hello gorgeous, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to talk about the Sephora semi-annual sale that is happening right now. I'm going to do a full face of my favorite makeup that I purchased at Sephora, and I'm going to add in some items that are on my wish list. I hope that sounds interesting. Just keep watching. I'm going to talk about things today that I believe are worth the splurge. So my eyes are primed, my brows are done, both drugstore. I did prime with my current favorite primer, which is the Fenty Pro Matte Filter Primer, which is also on my wish list. I'm going to pick up a full size now that it's on sale. Also, I have the Too Faced Lip Plumper. This is their Maximum Plump on my lips. I'm starting with foundation. I also wanted to point out that my last Sephora recommendations and wish list video, I will also make sure that I link that because I stand behind all of the recommendations that I made in that video. I have 4 foundations here to show you. The one I'm going to use today is this one right here. This is the Nars Soft Matte Foundation. It is, I would say, top 3 in my foundation category right now. The smallest amount is what you need, which is also one of the things that I love about this foundation. A little bit goes such a long way. It is lightweight, keeps my oils at bay. It's just beautiful. Love the coverage. Didn't even use everything that is on my palette. Other foundations that I recommend are the Dior Backstage Face and Body, and on my wish list is the Dior Matte. Everybody's been talking about the Dior Forever Glow. I'd like to try the Dior Matte because I am an oily skin type. So that is on my wish list. And then of course, these two from the Sephora brand. This is the Airbrush Foundation and this is the Best Skin Ever. So this is a little bit more of a traditional foundation. Not too heavy, a little bit heavier than the Nars, but not too thick, I should say, instead of heavy. This, super lightweight, and I found another way to love this. This one, the other day, I had taken off my lipstick and I felt like my face needed a quick touch-up, and I sprayed my brush, tapped it on, and beautiful. I just love this, and Sephora brand products are going to be, the Sephora collection products are going to be 30% off during the sale. When this video goes up, the sale should be happening, but these are, I have a lot from Sephora collection that I recommend. For concealer, I did pick up the ABH concealer in the last Sephora sale, and I do enjoy it. It is brightening, it is not too heavy on my under eyes. Little bit goes a long way with that concealer, so I have a feeling it would last a very long time, but I do like that. The Good Apple concealer is on my wish list. So if you've tried it, if you like it, if it does well on dry, mature under eyes, let me know. But that is on my wish list. Most likely I'll be picking it up because I've been hearing some great things about it. For powder, the Makeup Forever HD setting powder, beautiful. This is the HD matte setting powder, but Makeup Forever does a really good job with all their powders. I put a little bit of this in here. I love the puff that comes with it, and I set my makeup. Which that Nars dries to a pretty matte finish anyway, so I really just focus this on my T-zone because everywhere else looks pretty darn good, but so blurring. Beautiful. For bronzer, still loving my LYS. This is affordable. I love the packaging. I picked up the blush. I would like to try more from LYS. If you've tried that concealer, I'm interested. Let me know what you think. But I'm gonna throw some of this LYS. This is the Harmony medium shade on today. LYS is one of the lesser expensive brands that Sephora carries, and they're very quality product. During this sale, it's gonna be drugstore pricing for this. Another bronzer I would recommend or contour is this one from Sephora brand. This is the Sephora Collection Contour, and I love this. This is a little bit on the cooler side, as you can see there. And this you could use a little more as a contour shade if you're looking to really chisel out that face. This was recommended to me by a Sephora employee. They know me there by name, and it is a very nice contour. When I'm doing a no makeup look, sometimes I'll just dust that on and be good to go. For highlight, I'm next going to talk about this Natasha Denona Glam palette. This I highly recommend for the neutral lover. Inside you have some beautiful eyeshadow shades. You also have a gorgeous highlighter and a cream blush. This is gorgeous. Every time I wear it, I am wowed. I love Natasha Denona's eyeshadow formula. The blush is the only thing that I've heard funny things about, and I understand where they're coming from. The blush is a very dry, very soft formula, so it doesn't show up. You have to really build it up, but it does last. It is nice. I found that you just have to make sure that you're using the right brush. But the highlighter, the eyeshadows are gorgeous. I was going to use this for my look today, and instead I'm just going to cheat and steal the highlight out of here, because the highlight is gorgeous. So this palette is $59. It does come in 2 shade variations. This one is light. I would love to have the dark one as well, but I have not taken the leap. We shall see during this sale if I do that. What I want to show you in comparison to this palette is the Nude palette that I picked up from Natasha Denona. This is one of her minis. I have quite a few of them. I have at least one on my wish list. I haven't tried one yet that I didn't like. The Tropic is the only thing that I heard some negative reviews for. It was in my cart and then I took it back out. But this mini nude is gorgeous. This is newer to my collection, but as I was looking, I wanted to point out, look how similar the shades are in these 2 palettes. The shadows, the eyeshadows are so similar in color that if you were not looking for the blush and highlight as well, you could get this for $25 and then the 20% off, or 15 or 10 depending on what level you are at Sephora. And if you are not a member of Sephora's program, I do highly recommend that, because everybody gets 10%, and then the more you spend, the higher level you are. So you might be 15, you might be 20, but these are very similar products, 25 to 59. But I will say that the blush and highlight I think are beautiful. Let's put some blush on. I'm going to use my Sephora Collection Cream Blush. This I have loved since I first picked it up. I have thought about getting the deeper version of this. If you have it, let me know what you think. Let me know if it would be a match for my skin tone. It's so hard to tell in pictures. I might have to take a trip to Sephora next week. But I love this version. It's called Candied, but there is a deeper version. And I'm just going to go, I think I'm going to go into this shade. Very creamy, very pigmented, and at 30% off, we're talking drugstore pricing. I love this blush palette. The 2 top are matte and the 2 bottom are shimmer, so whatever you're looking for. Gorgeous. I think I'm going to throw a little bit of that peachy shade in there too, because I want to warm this up a little bit. She is blushing. For the eyes, I'm going to use this Nude Palette from Natasha. Other brands that Sephora has that I really enjoy, I enjoy the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes. I enjoy Natasha Denona. The Patrick Ta is on my wish list. I know he has this, his second palette has just been released, which is a more rosy version. I would prefer the original version, so let me know if you have the original version and you love it. It's a $68 palette, so it just makes sense to grab it when it is on sale, but I've heard nothing but fabulous things about it. For this nude, I'm going to go in with this mid-toned brown shade right there, second one in, and I'm just going to throw this in the crease. Little bit underneath. I'm going to take a smaller brush and go in to this deeper shade right here. Just add a little dimension in that outer corner. Going to go a little bit with that same shade in that outer corner on the bottom just to tie it together. Then for the magical part, I love this shade right here in the middle, this shimmer. It's the lightest shimmer. So basic, but so beautiful. I'm going to take this brush that had the deeper shades on it and blend those deeper shades into where the shimmer starts. Crease again, and good. For liner, the Patrick Ta, this I picked up in the last sale and I do love it. I'm gonna use this in my waterline. Liner is something that I am more of a drugstore kind of girl, but this one is beautiful. It really does stay on. I love the packaging. Tell me what you have from Patrick Ta if you are a fan, because I do love, I think I've loved everything I've tried that he makes. I love his lip color, I love his lip gloss. All beautiful. I wiped off my lip plumper. We're gonna go in with the lips in just a moment. For mascara, top recommendations are going to be this one right here. This is the Sephora brand Size Up Mascara, one of my very favorite mascaras. This one is unopened. I picked it up in the last sale, and I have a very bad habit of wanting to try all mascaras, but this is one that I will continue repurchasing. So I'm not going to use it today because I have a lot open, which stay tuned. I have a current mascara ranking happening. I'm taking pictures, I'm taking notes to try to rank the mascaras that are in my drawer, but it's very difficult because if I don't like a mascara, I usually just get rid of it. If I see a little bit of potential, I'll keep wearing it again and again to see if age helps, but if it is horrible, it goes right away. And I have a few that I'm enjoying, so stay tuned for that. I'm not going to use that one. The one that I am going to use is this one right here. This is the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. This is another one that I will purchase on sale. I think there are a lot of great drugstore mascaras out there, so you do not have to pay full price for an expensive mascara. Either get it at the drugstore or get your higher end one when there's a sale happening. Other mascaras at Sephora that I like, I do enjoy the Anastasia Lash Brag. I still have the Rare Beauty mascara that I have not opened. I need to open it. It's on my list, but I've been hoarding it like a little hamster, but I've heard that it's fabulous. And I should probably recommend it because I've heard everybody I've heard talk about it loves it. I haven't heard one negative review on that mascara. And the nice thing is Rare Beauty is not super expensive, but look at that. It is a beautiful mascara. Emily Noel recommended this to me. Oh, there you go. When that happens, just wait for it to dry and then we can flick it off with a spoolie. I'm gonna go in with a second coat and clean this up, and I'll be right back. I am back. Mascara is on the top and the bottom. Cleaned my little mascara dot. What else did I do? I added a little bit of the highlight in this palette in my inner corners. I went ahead and lined my lips with a little drugstore lip liner. I will have everything listed in the description box below. What's on my face, what's on my wish list, and any drugstore items that I did use. For lips, I talked about this Dior in my last favorites. I still have not picked up the red. I really want to. I also talked about the Sephora creamy lip stains. These are probably my biggest recommendation. I believe they're $15. They're going to be 30% off for everyone. They have a million different colors. I think this is the red velvet, but the Always Red is the most perfect red. There are some beautiful nudes, browns, coppers in their line as well. They go on, they're not super thin, but they're not super thick. They're just the perfect consistency. I always have 1 to 2 shades in my purse because no matter what lip color you're wearing, if it starts to wear or it starts to look weird, it is perfect for touching up. So this is a #1 touch-up lipstick. I will always have 1 or 2 of these with me. I also recently picked up the Gwen Stefani, her Give line, this red, this original recipe red. I love it. I've worn it in a couple of videos recently, so I wasn't gonna wear it again today. I'm gonna put this lip color from Sephora on. This is, I literally had to dig this out of my purse. This is one of my favorite nude shades. This one is in the shade Alter Ego. It's number 72. There are so many that are gorgeous. It's just beautiful, and it will dry down matte, stay, not transfer. It is very lightweight. While this sets, I'm gonna go ahead and set my face, and I like the Urban Decay All Nighter, but I do really enjoy this one from Charlotte Tilbury as well. This is not one that I use every day, but on special occasions, I do. You can tell I haven't sprayed it in a while. I got a big old blast on the side of my face. And it didn't even disturb my makeup. Makeup still looks good. This is going to, I don't notice a more dewy look or a more matte look with this. It just sets. Doesn't feel tight on my face. It feels good. For gloss, I love the Patrick Ta gloss. I do not have the plumping gloss. I have his regular gloss, beautiful. I'm sure his plumping gloss is gorgeous as well. But my favorite, I have Tower 28. I have a couple different glosses from Sephora, but the Fenty Gloss Bomb, if this is your opportunity to pick it up on sale, do it. I would like to have, on my wish list is the Big Hot Chocolate. This one is Fenty Glow. I used to think a gloss was a gloss was a gloss, and until I discovered the Fenty Glow, it really made all of my glosses step up a notch. This is, I believe, the best of the best. I just want to chat about what I have in my loves list right now. The Pat McGrath Intensifies Artistry wand. I've ordered this before. They canceled my order because I ordered it when it first came out. I want this. It's supposed to make all of your shimmers, it takes your shimmers to the next level. I have heard it's $32. I'd like a discount. Kaja, I am very interested in their Beauty Bento Bouncy Eyeshadow Trios. They're little and I heard that the quality is beautiful. I'd like to try some Sephora eyeshadow. I've never tried Sephora Collection eyeshadow. Sephora brand also has an outrageous plumping lip gloss that I would like to try. The packaging looks gorgeous. I had the Natasha Denona Mini Retro eyeshadow palette. I had the Hourglass Airbrush Concealer. I've heard some wonderful things about that. It is not a new release, but I've heard so many makeup artists that I watch and trusted YouTube creators talk about that. The Makeup by Mario. I did not have a good experience with his bullet lipstick, but he came out with an ultra suede lip cream. I would like to try that. You know I love the Huda Beauty Pound Cake setting powder. She came out with a pink one. I would really like to try that for my under eyes. My biggest source of frustration with my face when I do my makeup is the darkness that remains under my eyes. I've been told that I do not have dark circles, that it is just the deep setness of my eyes. Doesn't matter what's causing it. I would like my under eyes to be a bit brighter. So if a pink powder does that, I'm down. The Huda Beauty Tantor Bronzer Cream. I would like to try that. I'd like to compare it to my ColourPop one that I love so much, but I've been told that the Huda Beauty Tantor is gorgeous. Ooh, One Size by Patrick Starr. He has a mattifying waterproof setting spray. Have you tried it? Do you like it? I tried his primer and I didn't love it, but a mattifying setting spray sounds nice to me. I do enjoy the one that I have from Morphe. And that completes my wish list. Let me know what your opinions are if you have a wish list, if you've already shopped. I know the sale has been going on for a couple of days when my video goes up. I hope that this is helpful. I went back and forth as to whether or not I should do this, and then I decided, you know, I love my drugstore makeup, but there are a couple things that I think are worth the cash. And when you can take advantage of a sale, it's helpful to know what other people's opinions on things that they love. Stay tuned for the Sephora haul and of course Sephora try on and find out what I think. I appreciate you spending time with me today. If you've not subscribed, please consider subscribing before you leave. I would love to have you join me. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. And as always, please leave me a comment. Let me know you were here. I will see you in my next video. Have a fabulous day.